On this Fashion Trend Tuesday, we are taking your favorite current pieces and kind of showing you how they can translate into spring fashion. We are done with winter. It's time to start teasing us with a little bit of spring. We've got Miss Sadie Cherney from Clothes Mentor here to kind of show us what she means by a little mix and match. What was your tagline?
So basically, we're trying to help people use what they own to figure out what they need to buy. Right? So ways to repurpose things that maybe you've loved it for a couple years, but you don't know how to use it in your current closet. So you have it, you love it, it fits, but you're not wearing it.
Right.
Something's got to give. And a lot of times that's where that styling piece comes in. And so then we look at these things and we think, well, how can we take something that's very trend forward, that's really popular right now, and make your look really current?
Yes, because you know if you find something that looks good and fits, you want to keep that one.
Exactly, and we have these trends that kind of ebb and flow.
Yeah.
And so when something's maybe on a little bit of a downturn, a great way to make it useful is to pair it with something that's trending really hard.
Okay.
Well, you know, the old line is the only difference in humans and animals is we have the ability to accessorize.
Exactly, and that's just what this look does. So we have this boyfriend blazer, and this one here we've got like an oversized. It's got a great little fun sleeve.
Cute.
Right?
Oh, I love it with jeans too.
But what I love about this too is you could genuinely borrow a blazer that's just going to be oversized. So you could borrow one from someone that you love, and that's something that you could probably easily find in a neutral color.
Yeah.
And then this straight leg jean, and I've said it a couple times recently on here, they're not going anywhere. You know, they're a little trickier to fit.
Yeah.
And so what I would say is this is something I wouldn't go splurge on it. I would go with a brand like Levi's, a mid-range brand.
Okay.
I wouldn't go crazy on this one.
Why do you call it a boyfriend jacket?
So it's going to be oversized. It's going to come off the shoulder a little bit,
Yeah.
and typically it's going to have a looser fit and hit below the hip. That's going to be a fitted, tailored women's blazer is going to hit right at the hip
It's
or
a
slightly
woman
above.
wearing a man's product.
Exactly. There we go.
So can I just borrow
Good
one of
name.
your sports
Yeah, oh,
coats
sure.
and then I'm on
Yeah.
trend?
A power-
Yeah,
There
power
we
game,
go.
you know.
Okay, yeah. I like that look together. I really like the white with the jean.
Is
It's
that
kind of
linen?
fun.
It's almost like
This,
linen.
yeah, this one's like a textured poly. So what's
Yeah.
nice about that is it would be washable.
Yes.
And that actually, the next one, so the look next to you, Jack, is a kimono. And those have been hot now for probably the past 5 to 10 years. We've seen people using these kind of pseudo
They were
bohemian
a lifesaver
kimonos.
when I was pregnant.
Oh my gosh,
Right?
and they're so useful. They're really great layering pieces.
Yep.
And they're a little bit at a lower ebb on their trend scale right now. And so what we would say is pair them with something asymmetrical. So asymmetrical features have been huge recently. And so that skirt has an asymmetrical detail. You can see that the shirt that I'm wearing today is a one-sided shirt.
Yeah.
And so we're seeing a lot of things that are really kind of uniquely cut and off balance, and that's something that would really kind of elevate that kimono and make it look more current, especially paired with a huge statement earring like the one on the mannequin, or like the ones that you're wearing.
Yes, girl. You know I'm all about
I know
my
you were the queen of the statement earring.
Now,
Yeah,
are
the
these
statement.
so heavy that you get stoop shoulder wearing them?
No,
You
those
won't-
most of them,
those are
especially.
so light.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was gonna,
those are
especially if they
light.
have that
I like
that
them.
felt backing, that
Yes,
really takes the
that
weight
makes
out.
sense.
It makes them a lot more wearable.
Yeah.
So last but not least, almost everybody's gonna
I
have a
want this.
pair
I
of
wanna put
athletic
these
leggings
on right now.
Aren't they
Yes.
fantastic? And so I would say go with a solid color. And then we're continuing to see logos be a huge statement for people going into spring 2020. So you can see that sweatshirt. It doesn't say Adidas, it shouts Adidas.
Right.
And we're seeing that whether it's the tights that we're seeing from Gucci and Fendi, or whether it's the logos we're seeing on designer handbags that are getting bigger and bigger, kind of almost like the car symbols you see. You know, the Mercedes
Yes.
thing that's now like a dinner plate.
Yes.
You know?
Girl, do you have Fendi things at your
Absolutely.
store?
So yeah, we get Fendi and Gucci, and the logos that we see, they keep getting bigger because people right now, that's super on trend. And so that's a great way to take your leggings and make them look perfect for 2020.
I love that. And then the shoe, y'all, the sneaker we talk about all the time, it's not going anywhere. I mean,
No.
those Nike, I love those.
Aren't those
yes, I
fun? Those
love them,
Air
love
Force,
them.
yeah. So we love those. And one of the things that you'll see here is almost everything here is really wearable. There is no spiked stiletto. There is no super high platform bed. So that's when you look at the front where you see that big curvature. Here we have a pair that they've got a platform bed, but they're stabilized with a wedge, right?
Yes.
And so everything you see here is kind of built for comfort, but we also see some staples that have been funked up, kind of.
Okay, I like that.
And
Funked
so,
up. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
called a spectator.
So I was going to say, you've got this wingtip design with this kind of stomper bottom, and so it combines things, and that's a really great way to make this blazer. We've got suiting on the material here, and it would be a way to dress
It's like,
it up.
I'm not super serious. I may look serious up here, but
But I'm
the
real
lower
trendy.
you get, it's super
exactly.
trendy.
And then if you wanted to wear it out just for a day of errands,
Yeah.
that would be a much more comfortable alternative that would still totally elevate the look.
I like that. I have some of those, but they're not the high tops. I wish I had the high top. I have the ones that come like that.
I love the high
Yeah.
tops with the
I do
straight legs
too.
because they kind of bridge that gap where the ankle is.
You have to tell us where you are.
So we are located on Haywood Road next to the local queue, and in Spartanburg, we're on WOSL Boulevard and Jason's Deli parking lot next to Ollie's.
Very good. We'll come
Love
see
it.
you.
Clothes
That's
mentor.
great.
You do great, Sadie. Thanks,
Thank
love.
you.
Very good.
Well, we're going to meet one of our new finalists for our Outstanding Woman of the Year Award in the Upstate. We'll take you over there and meet her in a minute.